Hello, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. Thank you very much for tuning in to another one. And this one we're off to a brewery that I've never had anything from before. And they're out in America. It's a Left Hand Brewing Co. And they are from, whereabouts in America are they? Longmont, USA. Longmont County, USA, is that right? Yeah, never had anything from them before. I picked this up from Trembling Madness. It is a White Russian white stout with coffee and vanilla added. So it's another white stout. The last white stout review was from Elusive Brewing, and that didn't go down well. So let me tell you how much this one costs. £4.95. So £4.95 for this one. Let's have a look at the can. Great artwork on the can. Really like the look of that can. There we go, all the way around. There's some few bits and pieces written on the side. We've got super smooth and decadent. Love that word, decadent. Good to go from the can, like a pro in a glass, with Ozo coffee. The Nitro abides. This is what happens, Larry. Who's Larry? So yeah, white stout with coffee and vanilla added. So it is a Nitro, so I'm going to just pour this straight out and dump it in from our hand to yours. Really like that can. I think that's a cracking can. I'm hoping we get a big rush. There we go, there it is. And let's just dump it in. White stouts really aren't to everybody's taste. The last white stout I had was quite poor, so let's see what this one's about. I do like trying white stouts. I do find them quite an intriguing type of beer or stout. Let's pop that there. So yeah, there you go. We've got that Nitro rush going on, which will form a nice creamy head. Almost looks like a Worthington's cream flow. Looks quite golden in colour, but yeah, it's doing its thing. Takes a little while for that to settle. While that's settling, let's have a little sniff of it and see what we can get off the aromas. God, there's the coffee. That's a good coffee aroma. And that's about it really. It's not the most prominent of aromas. I didn't tell you the ABV, did I? The ABV of this bad boy is 8.9%. So that's a big one, 8.9%. But there it is, it's settled down, and you would never call that a stout in a million years, would you? You would say that that is almost like a bitter, bit light for a bitter, but it's got that type of look. You'd never call that a stout. That head is tight, so tight. Yeah, you can form peaks in it, like a Guinness. Little peaks are in there, but it looks like a pucky, a hockey puck. It's that solid, that head. Let's get back on that aroma. Coffee, roasted coffee is what that smells like. It's all roasted coffee and not much else. So let's get tasting. Cheers. White stout. Here we go again. Started off really nice, really delicious. As soon as I got that first mouthful, I thought, oh, that's good. The finish on the back end is a bit odd. It is very odd. It's super smooth. I mean, it's a Nitro, so it's going to be, but that is super smooth. Next to no carbonation on the mouthfeel. Quite a thick mouthfeel. Gentle little boozy kick as well from the 8.9%. You would think you're drinking a stout. I'll give it that. That does feel stout-like. If I had a blindfold on, I would expect that to be proper black stout colour. Super creamy, super smooth. Nice bit of vanilla in there, and that coffee is good. It's slightly nullified a little bit, I think, by the Nitro. Nitro does knock out some flavour, but it's there. It is all there. It is roasty coffee, but so smooth. That is the smoothest Nitro beer I think I've ever had. I do like that. I like the smoothness. I like that coffee. There is a nice vanilla, but there's a very strange at the back, a very strange sweetness that is a bit strange. It is super smooth. It's ridiculously smooth. I can't believe how smooth that is. White stout with coffee and vanilla added. It is just that, there's nothing else. You know, some things that are branded as a coffee and vanilla stout, you get other things. You sometimes pick up on a really good kind of roasty malt. You can pick up on dark fruits. You're not going to get that in there because it's white. It is literally what that says on the can, nothing else. It's coffee and vanilla. It's a nice coffee. It feels like you're drinking. You know, you can buy like Costa coffee in a can and they're cold. That's what that's like. You get that milkiness and you get that coffee here. It is like drinking one of those cold cans of coffee from Starbucks or Costa that are in those little smaller than 330ml cans. That's exactly what that's like. It's so creamy. It's really thick now on the back of my mouth. It's lingering. It's hanging on. It's definitely interesting. Lacks a bit of depth. Does lack a bit of depth. But other than that, that's not bad. Would I recommend it? For a white stout, it's probably one of the best white stouts I've had in a long, long while. Would I recommend it? Difficult. It is quite difficult to say if I'd recommend it. Would I have another one? Let's ask that question. Would I buy it again? No. Am I glad I've tried it? Absolutely. Am I glad I've shared it with you? Absolutely. Would I recommend it to you? Have a go. Give it a go, but don't blame me if you don't like it. There you go. I'm all done. See you on the next one. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye now.